Good afternoon, traders. Thank you for being here. Today is Today's Tuesday, and as you can see, I am feeling so much better from last week. Thank you for those who were checking on me and praying for me. Sadly, I have given it to the rest of my family. We are a giving family. But I am back today for another noontime for me, but lunchtime check-in. And one of the things I want to talk about is I missed it back when it happened, but Thanksgiving, the idea of being thankful in our trading. It's interesting. As I was driving to work this morning, I was thinking about the book I wrote, and it's based on the fruit of the Spirit. And Thanksgiving's not in there. I mean, you got love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. And what's amazing to me, and of course, now obviously Thanksgiving and all those English words, Paul didn't write in English, wrote in Greek, but Thanksgiving is probably inherent in all of those. And it is hard to do any of those. It's hard to have any of those without an attitude of thanksgiving. And this, I was saying, why are you talking about Thanksgiving suddenly? I was talking to a member of our community a couple of days ago, and we had some technical issues with our live stream. And he said, it's okay for him as well because they actually didn't have any power where he was. And it seemed like it was a regular occurrence. He's in another country, other side of the globe from me. And it reminded me of a lady I tried to help a couple of years ago who lived in Nigeria. And all she had to trade with was her phone because she had a laptop, but she didn't have power on a regular basis. She could never, and she wanted to day trade, right? You really do need power to your computer on a reliable basis if you're going to day trade. And it just hits us a lot that, yes, we're so thankful. We should be thankful for all of the blessings that we have. But the joy, the opportunity that trading provides worldwide, whether you have power or not, that's just what blows my mind to hear people who are trying their best to trade on their phone. And I don't know about you, but the older I get, the more I need these. And the older I get, the less accurate I am with my finger on my. I mean, can you imagine trying to scalp and using TradingView and the graph and trying to put the line in at the exact right spot? And here I am complaining because the prop firm that I've been using for so long, the Fivers, kicked all of us Americans off of MT5 and dropped us onto MatchTrader. And I can no longer use my MT5, all my indicators, my EAs, and all these things that I have built to make my life easier. And plus, there's people out there who all they have is access to a broker and, entry price, exit price, that kind of a thing. So I did want to get to this idea of being thankful for what we have in trading. But also, guys, I have said it so many times, and I'm going to keep saying it, that trading, we should be thankful for the very opportunity of trading. I mean, we can change the course of our family's finances. Not even that. We can become better people through trading. And anyone can trade, as evidenced by the people who have contacted me that are trading on their phone with no power. To me, trading is a blessing from God for us to have this opportunity to do anything with it. And I was on some comments yesterday on a YouTube video, and I kind of got irked, and I tried my best not to. Well, okay, there's no way not to get irked, to get irritated, but you shouldn't let it control what you're doing. Fruit of the Spirit and all, right? Love, joy, peace. While you're commenting back and forth on the social media. But anyway, what bothered me was the people who were commenting on this video said, thank you for putting this video in discipline. I don't have any discipline. 99% of traders fail because they don't have discipline. That's I just keep doing the same thing over and over again. And maybe one day I will be disciplined. Maybe one day I'll have consistency. What irked me about that, and irked is a terrible word because it sounds like a amount of other things. What irritated me about that, or maybe slightly disquiet in my soul, was this idea. It's almost a cop-out to say, well, I just don't have discipline. And I have said over and over again, you probably are all tired of hearing me say that anyone can trade. And I have heard the example. Yes, 99% of traders fail. anyone can trade, and anyone can have discipline. Anyone can develop discipline. And I say that confident in that because every person walking the planet has something that they do every single day because it's something that they like to do. I mean, even if it's brushing your teeth, that you brush your teeth every single day, you have the discipline to brush your teeth every single day. Many of us wouldn't miss our favorite whatever on this phone, whether it's our favorite football game or our favorite podcast. I'm glad to see that some people don't miss this podcast. Or it doesn't matter what it is, your favorite meal. There are so many things that we allocate importance to in our lives. And if it's important enough, we show up and we do it every single day. So when I hear someone say, well, I just can't seem to get over the hump, I understand, right? And I just seem to do the same thing over and over again. Specifically, what they were talking about was they have a win, 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 and then give it all back. And win, 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 and give it all back. And that repeated pattern. But all it takes to overcome that is perspective. You wouldn't, most likely, especially if you're a father, you wouldn't wake up in the morning and say, I don't feel like going to work today. My family can go a couple days without food. You just wouldn't say that. You wouldn't take the easy road out when there's something important riding on it. Even if that something important for you is, I don't want to miss that football game. It's important that I see that football game, so I'm not going to miss it. Well, changing your family's future is important. And once you wrap your brain around what you're trying to do and keep that in perspective with what you want to give up, having discipline becomes easy at that point. Just it's the same discipline that, and he said, I know you're talking about Thanksgiving. I'm gonna bring this in for a landing just a second, I promise. The same discipline that makes you brush your teeth every day, that same discipline that says, I'm not going to miss one single play of my football team, is the same discipline that you can apply to trading. And I think that we should all be more thankful that we have the opportunity, and we take it for granted. Now, I neglected yesterday. Hey, thank you, Brian. I neglected yesterday to bring the word into it. So today I'm going to do this. Oh, you know what I'm thankful for today? I went and got my prescription changed, and I can now actually read with my contacts. I know it's a novel concept. I can actually look at a page in front of me. I can even read my watch. Beforehand, I could not get it far enough away from my eyes to read it. But anyway, so Philippians 4, 6, and 7, we have all heard it, but in case you haven't, I'm going to say this. Be anxious for nothing. Now, apply this to trading. Be anxious for nothing. And you're going to say, well, there's a whole lot to be anxious for in trading. But again, I'm getting somewhere with here. But in everything, by prayer and supplication, petition, by when you're praying for the things that you need, the things that you want. And here's the key. With thanksgiving, let your request be known to God. If we were to sprinkle liberally thanksgiving onto the things that we ask of God, the things that we ask of our trading, the things that we ask of our family, if we were to begin every conversation, whether that conversation is out loud or in our heads, and oh my goodness, how many of you, hopefully like me, and you had conversations with people in your head? You ever been mad at somebody because of a conversation that only happened in your head? Anyway, maybe it's just me. If we would front load our interactions with people and activities with thanksgiving, how much different would those activities turn out? Imagine if you sat down to trade every day, or however, whatever your frequency is. Maybe you're like my buddy Brian, he only trades once a week, lucky guy. Maybe you are a scalper and you trade 30 times a minute. Imagine if you sat down and started your trading with being thankful for the very fact that I can trade, that I have a computer and a laptop with power going to it, that I don't have to trade off my phone. Or maybe you are sitting on your couch. I put the link in the show yesterday, familytimefriday.com, the training sessions, everything's free. I'm not selling anything for that. And part of that is showing you one of the ways that you can change your family's future is to take some of that at-home TV time and just get on your phone and learn how to trade there. But I think that, I know for me personally, I'm not thankful enough. Matter of fact, I think that that one of the next books I'm going to write is going to be on Thanksgiving. I'm convinced that we aren't thankful. We don't even fully understand thankfulness. So anyway, I didn't finish the verses, the important one, the important part there. When you're with Thanksgiving, letting your requests be known to God, and the peace of God will guard your, I left the important part out, which surpasses all understanding. Like where's this peace coming from? I don't know. Don't try to know. Surpasses all understanding. The peace of God will guard your hearts and mind. Imagine going into your trading, knowing that your heart and mind are guarded from being anxious. That'd turn your life around as a trader right there. And look, how we do anything is how we do everything. So when you let the peace of God guard your heart and mind in your trading, it's going to have a bleed over effect onto your job, onto your family life, onto your friendships, all of that. So bringing it full circle, I am thankful for the community here. I am thankful for the opportunity to trade. I am thankful that I have all the tools that I need in order to trade. I'm thankful for the prop firms that give me their money to trade with. I mean, they give me $150,000 over the course of the last 5 months to trade with. I wouldn't be able to trade $150,000. I don't have that of my own money. So there's just, if you sat down and you started your day writing out things you're thankful for, you'd probably never finish and never start your day. But that would be a great day, wouldn't it? So thank you guys. Thank you for being here. I'm going to be back tomorrow. I'm reasonably sure I'll be back tomorrow at lunch. I'm trying to decide if Wednesdays should just be the Godly Trading Podcast, the hour walk through the book that's at the end of the day, or if I should still do my lunchtime 10-minute. Okay, this isn't 10 minutes. So tomorrow TBD, but probably will still be here at lunchtime. Having said that, thank you guys for being here. Brian, enjoy your lunch break there, and I will see you all tomorrow.